guys, this is Jackie, your Nerdecrafter, and for this week's video, so many of you requested that I do something Cuphead related. And so I decided to make an environment of a boss fight. This environment is super tiny. If you look at it compared to my fingers, it's pretty small. You'll have to take my word for it. I know I'm a sucker for punishment because I keep making those things smaller and smaller. I love the details on this piece, and the vine that takes over one of the platforms is also a pretty cool effect. For those of you not familiar with Cuphead, it's a boss kind of fight game, but they also added some levels in between, and I first discovered it from my friend Tiffany's channel, I Has Cupquake. So if you like playthroughs of games and pretty priceless reactions, check out Tiffany's channel. I'll leave a link for that down below and in the iCard section that will pop up on the right hand side of your screen.
Die! You! Stupid!
Tiffany is amazing, so check her out and give her much love. For those of you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty of tutorials to keep you entertained. And while you're there, make sure you click on that little notification bell to know when my videos are up. I will be posting bonus videos here and there. And if you like this kind of project, don't forget to smash that, but it sounds wrong. It just, I can't say smash with a straight face. Just click on that like button if you like this stuff. And if you're currently playing any video games, let me know which ones in the comment section below. The full list of everything will be in the description box below. The clay I'm using is from Sculpey. The first thing we're going to do is flatten our pieces. Now cut the pieces into rectangular shapes, but make sure you don't cut the paper because it's just going to go up. And yeah, so just go ahead and cut the clay out, not the paper. Now take a piece of white clay and start making the clouds. Once you have that, let's go ahead and put as much detail as we want for the background. Now to make the hovering platforms, you're going to put a piece of clay kind of like where the stem would go, and then cut 3 pieces of wire, put your liquid Sculpey, and then insert the wire in there. So at least we know where the stem goes, that way we can actually work on it. To make the hands, you're going to make a leaf for the tip. And of course, if you want to make fingers, you can go ahead and slice the tip, but I decided not to put fingers later on. Now you're going to bake these pieces for 20 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. For the platforms, take 3 pieces of clay and then cut them slightly higher than the middle. Now add the details. And here we have them. Now you're going to take your chalk pastels, shave them, and dust the bottom part of our environment. That's going to give it a kind of dirty look. and not the dirty look that you're thinking of. I mean dirty as in messy. Now put the 2 pieces together and make them stick even stronger by putting another piece of grass. Now you're going to bake it for 10 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit, just to save our progress. Make a little tree and stick it to both pieces. Adding liquid sculpey to all the pieces to make them stick together is not even just an option, it's super necessary if you want them to really stick together. If you ever get fingerprints on your pieces like I do, very often, take your rubbing alcohol and Q-tip and just clean up your stuff. One mistake I almost made on Cagney Carnation was putting the petals on the side of the head. What you want to do is put it in the back because we really want the front to be a circle. Go ahead and paint the details, and yes, I did paint on unbaked clay. As long as your acrylic paint is non-toxic, it's okay to be baked. Now go ahead and add that nose. Oh my god, he looks so evil. And yeah, when you're trying to use your liquid sculpey, make sure that the cap is actually off. Now you can bake it again for about 10 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Of course, the baking is optional, but I like to save my progress. All right, time to make our little Cuphead. Of course, you can make Mugman too, but I figured I didn't have that much space in this tiny environment. When you make the straw, go ahead and paint it with your acrylic paint and then set it aside to dry. Now to make the liquid on top, just pour a little bit of liquid sculpey until it covers. For the legs, you're going to take really slim wires and place them, paint it, and then put on the shoes. Go ahead and paint whatever facial expression that you want. Now, because this guy is really small, I couldn't paint very detailed expressions. So of course, if you make this guy bigger, go ahead and put more details. Look how tiny he is! Now make the vines and wrap it around one of the platforms. Once you have that, you're going to bake that and Cuphead for about 30 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Once baked, go ahead and glue that little guy right onto whatever platform you want. And here it is, your very own boss fight miniature scene. All done! Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until then, I will see you in the next video.